start our clip in a very idyllic way. Spring is breaking out, and Sand, our tower walker, has once again taken over his den of fury and is observing us here today in the courtyard, and that with a very special activity. Today we will take on the old garden find. So a few years ago we found a Picco I in someone's garden. Many actually know the Picco I only by the name Dumpfer or triangular files, and it has been here with us in the shed for some time now. So we will pull the vehicle out here in the square today and tinker with it with 3 generations. Luca is also here, and yes, we hope to coax some sounds from this Picco I today in this beautiful weather. Have fun. So. For about 15 years, it has been sitting in someone's garden, and today we want to try to breathe new life into this cult vehicle. As triangular files are known today, it has such a huge single cylinder as a drive unit and is actually considered indestructible. And then looks at the steering. Yes, as easily as time works naturally. We'll take another look at the technology once we have removed the cover here. So this is the huge single cylinder that was installed in this vehicle. The electrical system is also clearly arranged. So here on this side we have the glow control. There is also a small glow plug on the side, so you can see when the vehicle is preheated. Here we have the starter key, and here we have the main lock, all neatly housed right behind the metal, so you can get in quite easily. Here below are 5 fuses, just in case something happens. You can also get in quickly. Here is the controller, and here is the connection for the eel. We also have a signal. We also need to take a look at the diesel, which smells like that. But there are a few fenders here. I don't know if they are originals. I don't believe so. He must have picked that out himself when he was fixing the thing, hoping it still had something. But I believe there were originally none attached. The tread is still good, unfortunately a bit flat, but what is surprising is that usually after this time the air in the tires is still bright. Yes, so we have a crown steering here. If you take a look, there's a huge crown that moves when I steer here, and if you take a look in the viewing hole back there, you can see the small drive wheel. Do you see it? And this engages in the large gear, and this gear is simply attached up here with this steering stone screw.
As you can clearly see, you can also see the GBR single cylinder compressor, which is currently directly in this cylinder tin. So you don't just have to tin the pressure vessel first, but you actually have to get the tires out of the dirt after 14 years, which is incredibly tough to survive in this particular setup.
We are now indeed pulling ourselves forward here. Observe how far we can turn the handlebars, and we can almost turn in place. Now it stands very nicely in the bright and warm sun. Then we can take a look at the technology inside. If necessary, one can even take a little bath today in the sunshine. Unfortunately, the original seat is no longer available, and it is truly difficult to find something like that in today's time, because people keep such things for themselves
and nothing has been built for these dumper anymore. Therefore, we want to quickly make ourselves a comfortable seat from the old district administrator that we found in the scrapyard. Speaking of the company land, observe here, something has just come in fresh. Rita from our village is managing the estate here with her siblings of the person who used to lead the GST in Zilli, and he had an incredible collection. Among other things, she found this old operating manual for the land and has made it available to us. You can see how valuable such a book was back then. Observe how often it has been glued together with little pieces of tape to preserve each page. It must have been referenced very often, as it contains all the maintenance information. Every page is filled with about 100 of those little stickers to hold the book together, which has been used countless times, printed around 1930. Rita, thank you very much for this find. It will, of course, go into our museum. Also, this old Dirk Cup advertisement for the small motorcycles from the 1930s is here, and it even shows the price. Observe here, a model cost 360 Reichsmark back. Then, let's see how it looks. It's a bit warm, we'll let some out, and add some fresh. We'll tilt it a bit more, and then we can start warming it up. I'll take care of the starter. Let's engage this upper press switch. We have a round frame that is a bit bent going over the round iron. Then it goes in here. The battery is connected again. Let's check here. We have the glow plug here. So if everything still works, this little glow wire should be heating up inside.
Someone must step on the gas.
I still talk to him. Anyway. Yeah. What you're saying? Talking behind the nails? This must still be felt a little. 2001. You can no longer exist in idols.
One now for the big boys so that we can adjust the lever here. Let's take a quick look to see if it goes. Inside, here, this glow wire. Unfortunately you can't see it, but wow, it goes. 2001, oh yes, rotation, a bit more space, and maybe we can gain a bit more space for the lever so that it moves a bit more forward. Up there, look at what oil pressure builds up right at the start. It turns twice, and the oil pump has already generated so much pressure that the oil pressure almost immediately swings to full. Yes, the technology is also brilliant here, all high tech. Look at this mechanism. We have fixed it again. So here for tilting, this mechanism has a safety latch, and when you pull it down, the pins retract from the lock. Due to the weight, because the load creates excess weight when it is full, it automatically tilts forward and rests down in these bearings. And when it is empty, it automatically tilts back because it is a bit heavier. Then it has that out, put it in reverse, brakes 2001 again, and then it was locked again with the safety. Then you have the next one ready for a city trial. It was sparsely aligned here in front. The dashboard is all clear, but it works. The mount is welded on so that you can comfortably rest your heel there, allowing you to operate the accelerator pedal properly. This lever adjustment is crucial for ensuring smooth operation and precise control over the machinery. The glow wire, although not visible, is an integral part of the system, providing essential feedback on the operational status. The rotation mechanism allows for increased flexibility and adaptability, making it easier to navigate complex environments. The oil pressure system is designed to optimize performance, ensuring that the machinery operates at peak efficiency from the moment it starts. The high-tech components are meticulously engineered to deliver exceptional reliability and durability, even under the most demanding conditions. The safety latch mechanism is a testament to the advanced engineering that prioritizes user safety and equipment security. By retracting the pins from the lock, it ensures that the machinery remains secure during operation. The automatic tilting feature is a sophisticated solution to manage load distribution, enhancing stability and performance. The dashboard, though minimalistic, is designed for ensuring that everyone can focus on the task at hand. The welded mount is a thoughtful addition, designed to enhance user comfort and control, allowing for precise manipulation of the accelerator pedal. This comprehensive design approach underscores the commitment to innovation and excellence in engineering, making this technology a standout in its field. Did you refire verification? On the opposite side of the setup, we take a closer look at the shaker mechanism. This involves a thorough examination of the lever, which is securely mounted in this lower section. The lever plays a crucial role in the operation of the shaker, ensuring that it functions smoothly and efficiently. By checking the lever, we can confirm that it is properly aligned and free of any obstructions or wear that might impede its movement. This step is essential for maintaining the overall performance and reliability of the shaker system. Everything then tilts forward here, uses the excess weight, and then basically tips forward.
The bearing goes through the tank for the shift linkage. You want to apply a bit of lubricant so that it operates smoothly.
The rear light needs a little attention. So the disappearances are due to this huge single cylinder. The whole thing is constantly shaking.
Can you see?
No. Yes. Believe it or not. We really started the old diesel, which is 15 years old, which is quite impressive considering its age and the challenges it has faced over the years. Really awesome. We haven't done anything about it yet. Why should we address it when everything is working so well? Well, the old oil is burning off a bit now, so pay attention. Grandpa knows where the gears are. No, I'm going back a bit.
The vehicle starts reliably. So Grandpa makes a grand and memorable entry into the room, managing to do so without even a single drop of water on it. This is quite impressive and noteworthy, considering the circumstances. Yes, indeed, that's quite good and commendable, as it shows his carefulness and skill in handling the situation. Yes, the box was built in the 80s, so it had actually been in use in every large enterprise of the GDR. Quick help if you wanted to drive something back and forth, you could just tow it right away. Most of the time it was loaded with such a dream fitter onto the GT 124. Spent the morning with me at home if you get that. Here is a stored or remote storage area.
Simply put, the day before yesterday means that's here. Let's look.
Let me ask, is it the experience? No, you play a little better.
We can go ahead and do an oil change now that it's warm. Next we need to put some oil on it. Man, you already know it doesn't look that great. They really do a race with it. They always set the wheel. The whole crowd stands around it. You know, the thing is always in front, going in a circle. We still need to replace the particulate filter, but otherwise it's a great devil vehicle. And as for the emission standards and all that, we won't rush it. Well, now the green badge is going on, and then it's done.
On the left here is the onboard computer that shows how many times it has tipped and how many times the sand has been moved back and forth.
The GAU was different, having already been through it.
But the brakes are not working at all.
Handbrake. You definitely have to pull it. It looks like it is functional when you pull it.
Already literally sitting? Pull the handbrake. Yes, it's set. Nothing. I thought so. It works.
Daily goal achieved. The dormer is empty. 500 liters of water have now poured in here.
Everything is complete. Nothing is leaking here. Everything is dry.
These are the fuses with the damper inside. There's a fault. Spring damper. How does it rest on the bearing? You need to drive backwards now. Also, step on the brake again. The Picco I is a three-wheeled front tipper from the GDR. In colloquial terms, the vehicle was also referred to as Usand, Dreikantpfeiler, or dumper. The dumper was built, starting in 1957, at Bradisar Machinery and Apparatus Construction Ltd, the former Bibra plant. It is almost 3 meters long, 1.50 meters wide, 1.20 meters high, and the weight is approximately 1 ton. It was actually used in almost every larger enterprise in the GDR and always provided reliable service. Yes, and here is another really nice contemporary photo of the dumper in action from the ER years. Yes, it's nice to know that these dumpers are far from being obsolete and that real fan groups have formed which conduct true dumper racing championships where these dumpers are really put to the test. And take a look here at such a race, how it really goes down with these venerable vehicles. It's just insane. 2001.
Did you have no idea either? Or maybe even a 5, you know.
Yes, and here a call was even made in the countryside by such a dumper fan community. So we wanted to set a world record and checked how many such dumper fans there still are. And look how long this line is, where a dumper beautifully lines up one after the other. If you take a look, there are really tricked out ones with roll bars nicely repainted, all the way to the original vehicle, which was found somewhere in the garden, similar to ours. And a total of about 60 vehicles came to this gathering. And it is indeed impressive to see that these vehicles, some 50, 60 or even 70 years later, still have such a large following. A big thank you also goes to the organizers of this wonderful event. This once again proves how cultural heritage is preserved, showcasing how sustainable and robust this simple old technology was built. And when such an old vehicle starts up so reliably after 15 years of standing still with the old diesel, one really has no words for it. And whether we will succeed with our new technology, such as electric cars, I dare to doubt. But that is a different topic. We will also make a nice little film about that. We would like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank our community, which has grown quite large, for always diligently watching Bikeschmiede TV. Remember, the weekend after Pentecost is our Bikeschmiede festival here with us. A couple of nice days here in the midst of all this old stuff. If you want to join in, feel free. Otherwise, keep tuning in nicely. Until next time, rock and roll.